what I was looking for. Yep. I got it. Let's go, baby. That's a good start to the day right there. Oh, goodness. That's the one I need. That's the fish I need. That's the fish I need. Let's go.
No more excuses. That is the theme of this weekend, right, guys? How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to an episode of Fishing ATX. It is 3:50 a.m. Saturday, March 15th. I'm getting ready to head out to Lake LBJ for the 4th tournament of the 2025 media bass season. I was showing you guys that little image there because it is official. Now I have live scope on the front of the boat like you guys saw from the last video. I'm no longer disadvantaged, guys. I've only been using it for a week at this point in time, so I still have a lot to learn, but really I have nothing else to complain about. Yeah, I'm a little bit under as far as horsepower is concerned with the tracker, but I have all the same kind of technology now, so I'm on an even playing field. I'm expecting a better result today. And part of that is due to the pre-fishing I did yesterday. I went out there yesterday afternoon just looking to get an idea of where the fish are. Obviously, it's middle of springtime. I knew there'd be some fish shallow, but in my brief bit of scouting around, I found a lot more than I was even expecting to. So here's a little look at what I found during my pre-fishing. During this pre-fishing day, I was mostly looking up shallow to see if I could find some bedding fish. I knew there was a full moon coming the night before the tournament, so if I could find plenty of males pushed up shallow on beds, I knew I would find the females. I didn't take hardly any casts because I really wasn't even trying to catch anything. I was more or less just trying to scout the area out, but on one of the few casts I did, ended up landing this guy.
Well, that was a mistake. Damn it. I was just screwing around and did not mean to catch this fish. I was screwing around trying to skip a dock and this female came and grabbed it. She's actually already spawned this, so that's interesting. Alright. Well, she wasn't as big as I thought she was, but she's already spawned out, so quite frankly, she wouldn't help too much. But it's a good fish, though. That's what I want to see back in here.
After looking up shallow to see if I could find fish on beds, which I did, there were beds everywhere, I went out deep to try and see if I could find some females just outside these coves in deeper water that were getting ready to push up. And I'll tell you guys right now, I saw plenty on the live scope, which just gave me massive confidence heading into Saturday's tournament. I'm super stoked for today because if this will pan out the way I'm thinking it will, I have a chance for a real big one here, y'all. I'm probably not going to need the live scope for most of it because I have so many beds and so many pre-spawning areas marked out already that I think I'm able to find some real big females. I think I know exactly where they are. Now today's going to be about just going and finding them and putting them in the boat. There's a lot of unknowns entering today as well. The weather could be a lot of different ways right now. It's saying 25% chance of thunderstorms. When looking at the weather, looking at the radar, there's quite a bit of weather in the area. On top of that is going to be really windy. Like I'm talking like 40-50 mile an hour winds here in the afternoon. That's why today's event is a trailing event, so I'm going to a different ramp than the main one we're launching at. I'm going to launch there, fish in that area, and then once it is done, put the boat back on the trailer and drive it over to the ramp. It helps me a lot because I have a small, 17.5-foot tracker. And the wind gets real bad, this boat gets blown around, especially not having power poles, so the trailing event is actually going to really help me here today. I feel confident, guys. It is now tournament 4 of the season. I really feel like I'm kind of starting to get my legs underneath me. I feel like I finally have an understanding of how to pre-fish for these tournaments. Now it's time to go put it all into action and put together a good result here today. With that though, guys, I'm gonna get heading out towards Lake LBJ. Like I said, the weather is kind of unknown at this point. Might hit some rain on the way out there, not totally sure. I'm gonna get out there, put the boat in the water, head over to the first spot. We're gonna get fishing come 7 a.m. It's time, guys. Today's a big day. I need to put together at least a half decent result to really prove myself I can do this whole tournament fishing thing.
Just launched from the ramp, got to my first spot. It's currently 6:50 exactly right now. Had 10 minutes till line is allowed to be in the water. So right now I'm just hanging out here waiting. 10 more minutes, man. 10 more minutes I'm anticipating and we'll get to work. Yeah, the wind's already getting strong. It's gonna be absolute freaking hell today, but just do what I can do. Do the best I can. We'll try to work through it. Alrighty, let the countdown begin. Currently 35 seconds from being able to make first cast of the day. Let's get in position here. Starting off a little popping frog. A lot of fish up shallow in this cove. Black, it's got some stained water. Also considering it's still dark out. I think this is gonna be the ticket here early. Especially before I can start seeing them on beds. 7 a.m. Let's make it a good one. This is probably the only bit of calm, hardly any wind fishing I'm gonna have all day. Can't believe how calm it is right now. That being said, it's still about an hour until the wind's really gonna kick up. Once that sun gets up, then the wind's really gonna get going. Oh, I got him. Okay, yeah, he was, I mean, he was about 8 inches long, so yeah, not concerned there. I didn't think I had him. I thought he just blew it up and missed it. That's why I didn't even set the hook. Yeah, that guy would not have helped, so not too concerned about that. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Yep. That's a good fish. Stay pinned. Stay pinned. Yep. Yep, that's a good one. Right off the bat. Stay pinned. Just stay pinned. Come here. Come here. That is a good freaking fish, man. That's a big fish. Start the day off. I got it. Let's go, baby. That's a good start to the day right there. Hell freaking yes. Whew. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Hell freaking yes. While the live well's filling up, I'll get you guys a look at this fish. Old beat up female. That's a hell of a start to the day right there. That is why I started right here. I saw a bunch of big females patrolling around here the other day while I was pre-fishing. So I knew they were in here. Just had to find them. And I have right freaking away. Alrighty. Thank you, big girl. That's a hell of a start. Get you in there. Yep. I don't think you can draw up a better start than that right there. Gosh, that's so awesome. Yeah, I certainly got to take advantage of the weather right now, considering it's not too nasty out yet. Because once it gets nasty, especially with my boat, it's going to be challenging. So, I mean, to already have a good fish in the live well, that certainly takes some weight off my shoulders for sure. Alright, I'm starting to be able to see the beds now, so I should be able to fish some of them as I'm coming out. Still just see a bunch of little males. I don't see any females, but also it's pretty difficult to see at this point, so I don't truly know. Well, camera was not even on, as you can see from my caffeine chat here. Just caught fish number 2. Y'all didn't miss anything. It was a little tiny guy. I honestly thought it was like a 10-incher when I hooked it, but got it close to the boat. It was just a tiny little spawned out female. Measured her up. She was 14.5 inches, so she is a keeper. So I got 2 in the live well now. Let's just hope that I can get a little bigger one than that, but it'll help. There's another 12 ounces essentially from that fish. Yeah, that's a problem, right? I mean, like right there, that's a problem. The gusts are gonna be an issue, for sure. Gosh, I'm so happy I caught that fish this morning. That just takes so much stress off my shoulders. The fishing's good right now. I mean, I honestly believe that I could catch a lot of fish out here. Normally just, the wind's gonna be so bad that it's just gonna be interesting, you know, how easily I can actually fish. Like how bad is it really gonna hinder my ability to fish? I mean, 35, 40 mile an hour gusts, I mean, I can't go anywhere in that. There's nothing I can do, unfortunately. He never even popped the hook out. I literally just set it so hard, ripped it out of the water. All right, well, he technically was over the boat, so we'll count him as 3. Not a keeper. There's gotta be a fish underneath here somewhere. Yep. He's too small, damn it. I knew there'd be one underneath there, but that's too small. Thank you, friend. Dadgummit, rip the thing in half. Probably a little guy, quite frankly, but that still sucks. Legit right as the camera died. Yeah, no way this guy's 14. There he is, number 5. Yeah, there's plenty of fish back here, and they're eating real well. Just gotta find one on legal size. There's a fish on the bed. That one would help for sure. Got her, finally. Got her. Yep, that'll help. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Glide bait claims the first bedfish of the day. Honestly, she's not as big as I thought she was, but she's still probably a 2, a little shy of 2.5. She'll still help for sure. Still help for sure. I'm gonna leave the male alone. He was good much smaller than she was anyways, and on top of that, I don't want to leave that bed totally unattended because it's just a waste of spawn right there. If that's the case, so I'll leave him. I feel bad taking her. Like, I really don't like taking dead fish for sure, but it just kind of is what it is at this point. I've already paid the money to be here. I'm not gonna let it go to the wayside. Oh, dude, there's a big fish over there. I just saw it turn. Unless I'm totally tripping. Yep. That guy. Oh, goodness. Nope, there is a female, and she is giant. Holy cow, dude. Just gonna hope and pray that they were on that bed and they'll come back. Because if so, I know where I'm gonna be sitting for the next couple hours. Yeah, that female there looked to be easily 6-7 pounder probably. Goodness me. Sucks, dude, because the wind keeps changing directions. Yep, there's a fish. That was the male over there. He's probably still big enough though. I was hoping that was the female. Just the way it ate, the way it was running. This might still be big enough though, we'll see. It's pretty close. Nope. Dadgummit. Alright, little 13-incher. That sucks. Oh my gosh, she is still there. She's right on it. Oh my gosh, that's a big fish, dude. That is a giant fish. Oh gosh. This is a pig. This is the kind of fish that I can catch this. I might have a shot at winning this tournament. Or at least getting in the money if I can catch this fish. Whew. She's definitely holding to it. But, you know, is she really actually on there though? That's the question. That last female, she was locked. This girl I did not think is locked, unfortunately. Alright. I'm gonna come back here later on. She's not locked on yet, but she might be later in the afternoon, and hopefully I'll be able to see her better late in the afternoon too, and there's not as much shadow there. But for now, I gotta keep moving because I'm wasting time now. All right. Fortunately, I had to leave the big girl alone. Just wasn't holding to the bed. I couldn't keep wasting my time. I will for sure be going back there before the day is done. No question about it. Probably the last hour or so, I'll go back there and try to commit to catching her. For now, I'm gonna try and fill out my limit, get a bag of 5 going. And I'm fishing a new spot actually right here. I pre-fished it the other day, and it looked really good, man. Saw tons of fish, saw some big fish. There should be some fish on beds. Should be in business for sure. And it's protected too. I mean, you can see it's still windy back through here, but I just ran across the main lake the first time today and saw it. I mean, the main lake's unfishable. It's just white caps everywhere, especially my boat. It's unfishable, so we will be taking shelter back in these coves the rest of the day for sure. It's unfortunate because there's a couple spots up the lake I wanted to go to, but I don't know if they're going to be possible really to get to, or really a smart decision. It's going to take me so long to run up there. I'm not going to leave enough time for myself to catch some fish. I think I might just stick to the spots in this area. They're going to have fish, so I'm going to trust them. There's one. Oh my gosh. Why did it be so little? Even felt half big when I hooked him. Thank you. There's one. Come on. Dude. Oh my gosh. He ate it like he was bigger. That's got to be at least 10 fish now at least. But just, gosh, a lot of little males. I mean, obviously I've seen them here the other day, but I was hoping there'd be a few more big females up here, and I haven't seen them so far. I haven't got them to eat at least. Gotta keep searching. Another eat. Please be bigger. Okay, yep, that'll help. That'll help. Yep, that'll help. Let me straight up. Come here. Yep, that'll help. There we go. Finally a little bigger fish out of here. No way, that's not 14. Yeah, 14 easy. All right, there's 4 now. No, that'll help. That'll help. Y'all been seeing them? Nothing. Yep. That's 5 fish right there if I can land this guy. Yep. All right, that's a limit right there. I've got one right now. It's a 5. I saw one on a bed earlier. It's probably 6 or 7. I just couldn't get her to stay on there. Yeah. Okay. I was about to say there's no way. All right, that's a full live well. Let's start calling them now. Damn it. Got him that time. That'll probably help, I would think. Maybe. I don't know. This is almost identical to the one I'm getting ready to cull. So it's like right on 14. Quite frankly, I'm just gonna throw it back because it's identical to the one I'm gonna cull anyways. That one was 14 and a half, so I'm just not gonna take any chances. My ruler just almost got blown off the deck. Yeah, that wind is just getting stronger and stronger. There's another spot I want to go fish real badly, but I just don't think it's going to be feasible, especially because it's facing the direction the wind's blowing. It's a long run from here. I don't know. I just have a bad kind of gut feeling about it. Yep. Get out of there. I can't tell if he's gonna help or not. Maybe. It's like right on the line if it's gonna help or not. I'm just letting this guy go. I can't even find it. They're all the same size anyway. I'm just letting him go. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one. Come here. Come here. Get in the boat. Oh, let's go. Okay, not nearly as big as I thought, but that will still help. Good fight. I mean, gosh, that was a strong eat. You like it? You like that fish? The dogs approve. Nice fish right there. That will help. Your time to go back, girl. Let's get you a nice release here. Yeah, she didn't even need the revive. She was all ready to go. Oh, goodness, that's the one I need. That's the fish I need. That's the fish I need. That's a fish I need. Let's go. Yes. Golly. Oh my gosh, I was literally my last cast in there too. I was about to leave. That was my last cast in there. Yep, that's massive. That's simply huge. Probably a high 3, maybe even pushing 4. Massive. Nothing else I can say other than that, right? I've got a real good bag going now. I was literally about to leave. No signs of life. And this big girl eats. These are the ones I was seeing in here last weekend. I couldn't get them to eat though. That's why I came back here today. And I finally got one to eat. Didn't even catch any little guys too. Like, hell, I'll take it. All right, we're gonna pull green out. Replace him with this guy. Alrighty, Green, time for you to go home, buddy. Thank you, friend. There you go. Wow, y'all, that is massive. Massive, massive, massive. Makes my decision a little bit tougher, I won't lie. I was considering going to one of my spots to throw some wacky rigs out deeper, but I don't know now, man. I don't know if I should go another dock, keep fishing docks, or go there. I'm gonna idle on out of here. I fished what I wanted to fish. We'll see. We'll see where I go next. High winds in Central Texas comes fires. That's scary, man. That's a big fire. I really hope they get containment of that. That was not there not too long ago. That's a big fire. That's gonna be on the news. Scary stuff. I really hope they get containment of that. I've made it back to the area where I saw the big one this morning. So I can probably tell this cove is actually really wind protected. Really wind protected. Like better than it was this morning. So saying I got a chance. That's all I'm asking for. Just give me a chance. If I catch this fish, I don't want to say I win the tournament because, you know, like I said, I feel like someone could catch 30 pounds today, but I like my chances. I'm gonna have a mid-20s bag if I can get this girl. It'd be huge. There's a bite. Okay. Don't think that was an overly big fish. Didn't feel like it. Getting bit back here. That's a good sign. Got it that time. Oh, man. Yeah, that wasn't the female I saw, but that was probably a 3-pounder. That would have helped. Damn it, dude. Just wrapped around that dock piling. Well, that fish is on the bed though. I see her. So I won't sting too bad if I can get this one. And she's sitting right on it right now. I need to stay way off there. Gosh darn it. She immediately ran as soon as she saw the caffeine shed. Dadgummit, that sucks. It's such a bummer. It's a really good fish, but it's not staying on the bed. As soon as she sees something there, she gets spooked. There's a little male that's still with her too. I caught the male earlier. Honestly, screw it. I don't have a whole lot of time left, so go big or go home. We're going straight glide bait. Either piss her off or she won't touch it, one or the other. Yeah, he's holding on there strong, whereas she's not. All right. Just gonna have to make it to where it seems like the male can't do his job. In that case, she might come back up. If you can prove that the male can't fend off the bed, it'll get the female back up on there. So I gotta do that now. I've got about 30 minutes to do it. But she's on there. She's on there now. She's starting to hold. She might be starting to hold. I might have done enough to make her feel like the male's not doing his job. Man, I don't see her now. That's crazy. She was holding to it, and now she's just not. She held to it for about probably 3 minutes. I mean, wouldn't touch a damn thing. I put it right in her face, wouldn't even move, but all right, I need to threaten that male. That's what I did last time. That's what worked, so might be the only way. I only got 20 minutes too, so tick-tock. I gotta just go after this male, everything I got. Only way to potentially bring her back up here. Even the male's not even holding on it really. He's kind of just letting it go, which in all honesty, I hope that draws her up there. It might. It's right there for you. I tried. She just will not stay on the bed. Yeah, you can't say I didn't frickin' try. All right, that is officially 3 o'clock. Bummer, man, I couldn't get that last bedfish. She honestly wasn't as big as I thought she was, but she was still probably a, you know, high 5, 6-pounder, maybe 6.5, you know, how fat she was. Bummer for sure, but certainly nothing to hang my head on. I mean, she just wasn't looking to eat. Never even enticed her in the slightest bit. So, yeah, nothing to hang my head on, man. Really just that last 3-pounder or so that I lost. Really the only, I guess, only hit on the day. You know, would have gotten me a couple more ounces for sure, but all in all, I cannot complain. That is for dang sure. Let's go get this boat out of the water, trailer on down to the ramp where the tournament's being held, and go get some fish weighed. Just got the boat back up on the trailer. I'm currently driving to weigh-in. Good thing is the weigh-in ramp's only about 4 minutes to the ramp I launched at, so nice, quick and easy drive. I still have 25 minutes before I need to be there. I'm chilling, man. All right, boogers. How difficult is this gonna be today? That's the question. Nope. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I'm not gonna have a hand when this is all done. It's great seeing all the energy, quite frankly. It means these fish are staying healthy. Come on, fish. Okay. There we go. In the bag. Okay. Let's do this. Charlie Murphy, boat 21, I want to say it was. 21 or 22.
Got it. How'd it go, Charlie?
Pretty dang good. Nah, I don't think so. I got 5. They're all face down right now, too. I got one that was probably about 5 this morning. He's probably lost some good weight since then, but here's the big one. Yeah, it's probably a little less than that now, but caught on a frog. Literally first 15 minutes of fishing this morning. Yep. It's such an epic eat. See, I like it. I mean, I'll throw in the fall too, but I love it when they're getting up there before they spawn. 42? I'll shallow in the morning. It's like great. It's a great way to catch them.
First cold snap when they spawn in the water. Sit down and throw on the frog. I don't know why.
Yeah. Alrighty, y'all, I have made it back to the house. The drive from LBJ has been completed. It was a wild drive back just with the fire, y'all. As you can see here, I got some videos of it as I was driving. Scary stuff, guys. Like, I'm really, really hoping they get containment of this. This is probably one of the biggest fires I've seen in my area in a long time. I mean, Central Texas has had some huge fires. Don't get me wrong, we've had some historically huge ones, but this is the biggest I've seen in a while. This one could take a minute to get control of, so really, really scary stuff for sure. I really hope they get control of it here very quickly. Let's talk about the day, y'all. Definitely a much better showing here today. When I left, I was 16th out of like 60 boats, give or take, with a 1420, I want to say, was my bag. Not bad. Not bad for sure. I'm still learning a lot. I have a lot to go and a lot to learn on these tournaments, but this week was a big step in the right direction. I think it all goes back to my pre-fishing, quite frankly. The first 3 tournaments, I did not pre-fish properly whatsoever at all. I just did not know what I was doing. But as I talked about a couple videos ago, I sat at the ramp and picked the minds of some older guys who've been doing it for a lot longer than I have. And they really kind of taught me and gave me an insight on how they pre-fish, and through their word as well as more research that I've done, I think I've kind of figured out a strategy that is starting to work for me, and proof's in the pudding. First tournament doing it, catch a bag of 5, probably caught 20, 25 fish today. I honestly don't know, I lost complete track of it. Several really nice ones. I knew exactly what they were doing, and I put up a much more solid result because of it. And honestly, much crappier weather. If I had done what I did this weekend last tournament, I probably would have had a hell of a lot better day, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm really glad what happened, and because it happened, it allowed me to have a much better day here today and hopefully going forward. Not sure if the GoPro picked it up or not, but I actually sold myself short of that frog fish. I was saying it was probably like a 4.5, probably was gonna weigh 4 pounds, and I weighed it in. It weighed 5.1, so that means when I caught it this morning, it was probably a damn near 5.5 pounder, considering it sat in the live well for 8 hours almost. But yeah, really nice fish, man. 5.1, and then my second biggest was like close to 4, just shy of it. Had a 2.5 and a couple, high 1s, low 2s. Good day. Real good day. Nothing to complain about. It really would have been awesome if I could have caught that one big fish on the bed, because if I did, I would have finished top 3 in the money. Might have even won the tournament, quite frankly, just depending on how big she was. So it's really positive, because literally the first time that I've done this style of pre-fishing and that I've kind of had this mentality going into it, I literally was one fish away, one potential eat away from, being in the top 5 to even winning this tournament. So big time leap forward, a lot of confidence gained here. Just got to keep it rolling going forward. With that though, y'all, really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe to Fishing ATX if you are new. Also go follow me over on Instagram. The link to that is down in the description below. Tournament 4 of the Media Bass season 2025 is now in the books, and I am building momentum. I now look forward to Lake Belton in 1 month from now. I'll see y'all next time, back out on the water.